Okay. Hello everybody. Today it's a very, very, very important, powerful, that will lead us who we're going to be and what we create now, like really the biggest revolution ever. So I want you to be really clear and listen and be there and ask your questions, but slowly I will bring things down. We call it in Hebrew from the clouds to business. The main reason we choose to be here it's to fix, tikkun. What's the tikkun? Tikkun, that the soul purified herself, and then the body that is not really body, it's different densities, is changing. And all the memories and the traumas and all the pictures and the history, it's inside the soul, in a spiritual archive, inside each soul. And for this archive, we choose lifetime, we choose the density of the picture, we choose everything. To be born, to die, we choose every day the energy of to try to fix. Until now, every time the soul, that she's the manager of all the system, when she saw there is an option or potential to fix, she bring the old picture, the situation, with all the history, and it was very, very, very hard to fix, because it was coming with all the, we call it like, even there is no such a thing, demons, and remember, and memories of the fears, and memories of the not fixing, and memory of the failure, and memory of the suffer. So every time we create, most of us, 99.99, couldn't really fix, because right away it came with all the burden, with all the bags, with all the, so no hope. In the last month, and it will finish another week, it began some preparation that's going to change everything inside of us, in the world, any organs, any relationship, any metabolism, any material between material, the ability of the only power that exists, it's metabolism. There is no outside forces, there is no outside reality. The ability, it's the soul know how to extract light from material that change material. This is what everything is working like that, even machines. So, in 1 week, we're going to begin amazing, very powerful process that will change all our body, all the world, all the economies, all the densities in each material, all the ability of material that combine with other material, everything. Why? Because in the last 2 years or 2.5, since begin the COVID, but the COVID just the symbolic of the new world, the process now in the new world, that the soul bringing pictures, and of course, like I always teach, that she never bring the bathing suit if she didn't see the quiet ocean and the ability to fix. It doesn't mean we fixed, because she used to bring it with all the memories and the traumas. The soul itself, this is why all the material going to change, because all the material is just different densities of our needs, subconsciously and spirit consciously and everything. The soul itself now bringing pictures from next week without the memories of the trauma, without the cover, without the shells, without the demons, without the fear. And it's much easy. It means the soul has a direct connection now to the mirrors that we create, to the organs in the body. This is why all the organs in the body is going to change. To material, because we're going to create new material that will serve the new person, the new human being. And it's much easier and much less frustration, million times less frustration to fix. Because all the anger that we feel, it's about ourselves. We never angry at others. But why we angry? Because we create potential to fix till now for 26,000 years. We create potential to fix, and we didn't. And we didn't fix it. This is why we're angry about ourselves. So all the ability to forgive ourselves, all the ability to feel the softness that it's the male side, all the ability to use the mirrors that we create to fix some cut wire inside of us, all the ability of allowing the new and hope and allowing the purified of the soul. This is, we never in the history of human being, we never create such a potential. We never create such a status, or whatever you call it, to really build new, that will serve the new, that will serve the soul, that it will be easy in Hebrew to think, come from the word important, to learn to think like our soul. That's our purpose. To fix the drawers, because the main reason that we create all the sickness, it's priorities. Drawers and money and spirit, and why we're here and why we choose to be here. To fix the drawers will be much easier. Much easier. I'm talking about huge difference. I'm not talking about, I'm leading spirit like 40 few years. And always there is step forward. Because everything, it's a process in the spiral. But I'm talking now about big transformation, different need of the soul, different ability to feel what's that family, what's that relationship. Really all the universe laws going to be much more clear, because we're going to be clear to ourselves. We're going to be clear to who we are. So how we fix? Okay, from next week, the soul bring kind of like the pictures, the past, of course, of history of million years, of shit, of failure, of not successful, of losing hope, of midget, of trying to look in others that they will give me what I'm not allowing. Now the pictures will come clear. So to do it in Hebrew, to tie to something, come from the word couple. It's very, very smart. We need to tie to our soul inside, to be coupled just with our soul. That's the only way. That's the only way to vibrate all the past, to change everything, because it comes, no trauma, no memories, no wounds, no like something that you need to look for so much that you give up, to dig and dig. No. Every time now, and of course now everybody feels different organs that trying to transform, trying to change. I check all day people and I see how just all their organs just trying to change the watermelon from the seed. So of course everything probably will be different, will look different, will be alive different, we will more enjoy, we will feel in our purpose, we will feel in our mission, but these things not coming from the sky. Just the way, the main reason we here, like I said, we here to try to fix, to pure the soul, and the soul can be purified just inside the body. This is why I'm connecting you every morning. So, where I've been, okay, so, this is the main reason we are here, to fix. So the fixing will continue. The need of the fixing will continue. But the way to fix, it's kind of like 99% less struggle, less fight, less, because always I check, a lot of people, they want to understand what they want to fix, they want to understand why, they want to know why it's now, they drink soup with a fork, they're using their mind because they're afraid to feel again the same shit that we felt all the history. And we had, each one has big library of, so the past will still come, because it's the only way to go forward. There is no some aliens or some angels that will come from outside and give us some reduction in the ability to fix. No. The need of the fixing will go always, because that's the only carrot before the donkey that pull us forward, and this is the reason why we are here and why we want to be alive. And why all the universe laws changing. But the way to fix, the ability to fix, the easy way to fix, the spirit way to fix without the handicap emotionally, all the intelligent emotion will start to develop from next week. We will judge in our mind. And I see it so powerful. So of course, even the food will taste different, because the organs will be different, and also the material in the food will be different. And also what we need to eat will be different. The money, of course, will be different because the money is the last name of all the material and all the sense of time and all the ability. Money is the most spiritual, powerful issue to fix. Of course, money will change to each person, to families, to countries, to nations, to the universe, everything. All the material. Why all the material? Because the spirit needs different. The spirit acting different. The spirit will has the purified to bring now the need of the fixing without all the bags of shit that used to come with that. So, don't be afraid of it. I never felt so optimistic, and I'm leading universe, so optimistic, so wow, so feeling, so healing, so power. To allowing all the new. Tight your spirit. Tight. In Hebrew, להיצמד, מלשון צמד.
Tight to your spirit.
Tight to your spirit. Tight to your spirit. Every time you feel that the old is coming as a cloud, as a memory, as a thought, as a thinking, as a physic, as a picture that you create to see, as a mirror that you create to see, as a situation in the family, as a whatever, as an emotion of feelings. Because that's the purest tikkun that we allowing. Like we cleaning the soul. We're not cleaning the blood anymore. The soul making detour around the blood. And the blood is, till now, was the film. So if this is not the biggest revolution ever, so I don't know what's the biggest revolution. So we all need to feel, some people feel physically, depression, no hope, need to value themselves different, not by what they have, money or houses or cars, how they develop the soul. No problem. No problem that all the material for the first time will give you a room service. A room service, but to get a room service from all the metabolism and all the material, you have to be home. You have to tie to your spirit. So physically, every time you create something, like I said, all the list of emotion, fear, picture, whatever, want to save others, want to change others, want to be responsible on others. No problem, the action like I used to teach, you can do all day, volunteer to all the places. But with that, put the awareness that you do it just for you. We cannot do any more for others. Why? Especially now, we cannot. There is no one soul that really cares about our soul, that really wants to be like our soul, that really compare herself to different soul. No one soul. So, if to feel big and important count by the soul, So finally we will feel how big soul we are, especially people that I deal with them and I merge them. How big soul to feel it. That's the self-spiritual confidence that we need. This is why it's a very, very powerful time that I believe it's the foundation and the basic to a new human being, to a new process, to a new life, to a new organs, new sicknesses, new ways, everything. So, people that will tie to their spirit, and of course sometimes kids do it that by itself. They are the only reality for themselves till we teach them how to go out from their body and to ignore the soul. That's very bad. This is why in Hebrew, like I said, to think come from the word important, and we can feel important, not than others. Feel important because we are big soul with a purpose, with mission, with reasons, with 40 reasons why we create each thing, with the need to go forward. And that's big, big, big. So everything now is changing, even soulmates. Soulmates changing their places sometimes in the game of the chairs. And they can jump back or forward. So, okay, so what all I said, it can be also the opposite. It can be people that will hold the old, will not allowing, they will ignore their spirit, they will remember the past as a memory, as a trauma, like even it will be hard to hold the past. So to be in the amazing, I'm not saying safe, because it's million times more than safe. To be in this amazing process, to allowing, because there is a new metabolism between organs in the body, like changing relationship between each organ, even between two eyes. Amazing. Very powerful. Also the healing is different. And also to create sicknesses, people can create big sicknesses in few days. Because everything now, it's a question not what you do. No, 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 no. It's what you think. And of course, there is no good or bad to think. There is to tie to your spirit, write it down. To tie to your spirit, or to ignore the spirit, to be out in your mind, or to wish, or to look for that all the mirrors will send you what missing in you and you're not allowing it. So that's the question of thinking now. And I'm saying something now very, very powerful. Because all the emotions and the feelings that we used to have for the past, and through this we choose lifetime, we choose which sign will be, we choose parents, we choose countries, we choose density. All the emotions and the feelings changing now. And from next week will be much more physically down earth. The universe law coming down earth. Down earth. Because the soul is down earth. And the soul has the need to stop to be a mover company and to carry all the past, like in Hebrew, someone that carry refrigerator, it's the same word like suffering. So I don't know exactly what we're going to allow in, but I'm talking about the potential that will begin next week. For sure, we're all going to feel it. In all the dimension, in all the organs, in all the mirrors that we create, and we create all day mirrors to try to fix inside. But at least with the picture, we will feel that instead bags of shit coming with that, we will feel bags of hope. And bags of arrows that tell us, okay, just tight your spirit. Trust the now. Be now. Don't think with your mind. Tight your spirit. That's it. Be coupled with your spirit. Dance with your spirit. Remember your spirit. Know that there is no outside reality. Knows that no one really creates your reality. Know that it's just contact between you and you, with the biggest potential now to change your contract, the old contract. With a lot of hope. With a lot of ability to change your mood, to be happy, to be... I meet now people that create really big sicknesses, and I know them a lot of years. And with the big sicknesses, they said, for the first time we feel happiness. Because our happiness depends on our awareness, our ability to remember how to tie the soul. Because that's the tikkun. It begins here, and it needs to end here. That's the tikkun. This is why we create all the sicknesses, the suffering, all the journeys, all the materials, all the food, all the money, all the sex, everything we create to meet the spirit and to come back. So of course in food and money and sex and mirrors that we create, because that's the basic, that will be the foundation of the revolution. It's more than revolution. I don't have words for it. So try not to use your mind. And every time you have a tendency to use the mind, or to be disappointed from others or from yourself, or to want for others, or to fear from others, or to fear from the future, or to want to guarantee the future, or to want to look at love in people that loves you, or people that kind of like used to hate you, to forgive you. Tight your spirit and be now, and then wow, and then wow, wow, you will feel the ability to be present and fixing the past. And more you vibrate the past, less you're afraid from the future. Because an anxiety, it's not really exist because there is no really future. It's a memory from the past that you're afraid to repeat it. So from next week, it's a big junction of all the new that begins 3 years ago or whatever. Yeah, 3 years ago, I think. In the 1st of January. Yeah, almost 3 years. So that's a big change, big junction. Of course, it will not happen in one day. But more we tie to the spirit, more we tie the awareness, more we take the thought from the balcony to the living room, to the core. More we do it, more we feel pure, more we feel the ability to forgive ourselves. Less we look for love outside, that there is no such a thing. Love, it's just to love what you create. More we love what we create. More we happy during the day. More we feel that we're not driving in sidewalk, because each one has his own line. And when you do here, you can do million things and it doesn't count. When you do here 1 millimeter, you're allowing everything to. We need to learn to be home. We need to learn to get a room service from all the material that we create to friction, to bump, to see. Room service, ability of the soul to extract light from all, and also to feel different, finally, to feel happy to wake up to the next things and not fear from tomorrow and fear from being old or fear from being die and all that. Of course, the fountain of youth and the health will change a lot. But again, nothing come up from the sky. Nothing come up from the sky. It's about time we will know and we will feel and we will allow in and we will know the only relationship we have that we cannot ignore anymore. We cannot ignore anymore. We cannot forget anymore. We cannot ignore anymore. It's with our spirit that sits inside of us. And all what we need, when we create the chance to fix, and like I said, there is no forward or get pure the soul without, in Hebrew, to change and repeat, it's the same word. Very, very wise. Okay, we will repeat it. But the big difference that we will repeat kind of like clear white page and not something that we so disgusting and so afraid that it's coming again. And if this is not big hope, so what's this? So what's really big hope? So we're going to feel different. Our body, because every organ's built now, trying, in Hebrew, to try come from the word miracle. Each organ trying to change itself, to merge the new dimension. And everything, it's a new dimension. You cannot walk with a gun and be surprised that someone shoot you. Life is parking floor. So if the soul has a need of getting pure, also the memory, the organs want to get pure from all the trauma and all the old memories, that the liver, the heart, the pancreas, the head, the eyes, each one. I'm a healer. I know how to vibrate and I see how our traumas inside the organs. So the organs from next week, they're going to try to be in the same need and the same flow. Of course, not in one day. And of course, a lot of people will need some help, some healing, either from far or physically or whatever, to allowing the new. But the biggest help you can do is yourself. To tie to your spirit. The spirit, my spirit was talking with me. This is why I went now to LA. I felt like the sleep of a bear. Went out, no TV, no internet, nothing, just healing from far. And just be outside, kind of like for 6 days. To allow in and to receive all this knowledge. So it's amazing which kind of magician and miracle we can feel. And it's not really miracle, it's just different spiral. Because when we really tie to our spirit, when we remember our spirit,
stick to the spirit, like cling to the spirit.
tight, stick, tight.
Naturally tight.
Like I said in Hebrew, to tie, to be really like this, like the spirit sits here and I create some fear, instead looking for solutions and I get paralyzed from what came because I have huge history with that and huge bags of suffering with that and whatever. And remember, reality, this is why repeat and change is the same. It's to try to fix what not flowing. What flow already we're not feeling. We're just trying to fix the next thing. So the next thing is always something that used to come with the bags of shit. And now it will be more like white, clear page with a huge arrow in this page that tells you, whoop, whoop. That's it. Simple. This is why to reach simplicity we have to complicate everything. So we complicated everything in 26,000 years and we reach dimension now that. So try not to put your mind, the subconscious cables changing, the need of the spirit change, the acting, the behave of the spirit change, of the soul. So she's like, the soul now just want to take some shells. So she need to bring to without our awareness, nothing will happen. So finally, the awareness and the spirit are tight and need to be one, and it's the only relationship that exists. And we don't have relationship with others. We don't have relationship with others. We have relationship with our spirit near others. Near others. And that's true for families, for work, for soulmates. Finally, we'll build a new system that be able to allowing the light passing through and get the soul purified. So for me, as understanding, as a leader, as ambassador of universe laws, it's the biggest thing that I ever lecture about, and I lead all this universe law. It's the biggest. And I believe that it's the foundation to a new world, but there is no outside world. Word in Hebrew, it's 40 kind of heaviness. To change the mover company to wings. And it's not gimmick, and it's not just words. It's finally happening. And I'm so excited, and I'm so happy, and I'm so tight into my spirit, and I'm so see the difference between to tie to your spirit and to enjoy the universe laws or to suffer. So of course we'll see a lot of people that will tie to the spirit, and we will see a lot of people that it's hard for them to tie to the spirit. So the results of it, it's unbelievable. So now if you want, ask me some questions that will bring more the knowledge down earth.
We have some questions. Okay, so Jacob sent me a question. He said, "Thank you, amazing insight." He's asking.
Sorry about that, but it's more than amazing.
He's asking, is there any difference between men and women in their abilities in the new fixing, as intelligent emotions differ from like men and women, as I understand from previous lectures?
Yes. Finally, all the men will also have a hope, but it's hard for them to fix. And I'm not talking about you, you're not symbolized of a man, and not me. But a lot of men will finish the need because their blood is not fixing to spill, to spill the blood outside, and to finish the need of war and so generally we all souls, and of course women, it's more naturally for them, but also women will need to learn a lot not to act from fears, to trust their soul, not to use their mind. So there is no any reason that they will have friends, because why we have friends? To have a talk of mind. So never mind. So generally for men will be kind of like more hard, but I will not say to compare because it's different need, and I believe that everything is wise and accurate. And if this lifetime you come a man, you create to hear me and to hear this knowledge, it means you have a chance of allowing that. And of course, and women has to chance to vibrate their fears and their mind and their ability to hold and to want to be loved and all by others. But I will go to a next level. Before men and women, it's kind of a soul, like the high soul that really need to lead all these floors of parking floors. So I believe in that parking floor, the top, men and women has a chance to fix. And I will not compare between them because it's totally different memories and different fixing. But any person that will tie to his spirit, stick to the spirit, dance with the spirit, remember his spirit, especially in the friction point, in the fear, in what he's created as a mirror, I can sign for it and promise that this person will bless all the 26,000 years of shit because finally he will feel the fruit of this. So yes, generally yes, I believe. But again, let's say people has a need, because they cannot tie to the spirit, has a need to destroy it. So they need to find ways to destroy it. So we will feel sometimes places or nations or weather kind of like a main actor of changing but remember one thing, all the outside world, it's exactly איך אומרים, מקביל או parallel maybe to the subconscious collective. So if you fix inside of you, you change in the newspaper that you project in the subconscious collective. This is why now we are in a big step to make ourselves as a one unit and understand the universe laws, how it works, like our soul. Our soul not connected to other soul, and I don't care what we learned 26,000 years and what we learned in the Kabbalah and in the Judaism and all that. Old needs. The soul has need to be pure. And the soul now changing the game, changing the process, changing the need. She cannot carry anymore. The soul cannot carry anymore the old shit. So, it means, that's it? No. To finish with the old need, she has to bring it up. But the big difference, and that will never change, but the big difference that she will bring up now, she will try to bring up now, clear white page. That yes, he will remind us like a symbol, the difficulty inside us, the not freedom inside us, the failure inside us. But the minute we tie to the soul and not looking for solution and not looking to get rid of it, we change that. And it's the first time that I can say things that you really stick tight to your soul, you will not create them again. But the intention of stick to the soul cannot be, I'm saying something very wise now, cannot be, okay, let's stick to the soul, not to create it again. That's trick. Questions?
Yes, I have some questions. But first, Yaakov have another question. You use soul and spirit. Is it the same meaning or some difference in the meaning?
Yes. Soul and spirit, it's pure white bag inside of us. We are connected. I connect you every day, so it's inside of us. It's a big problem when it's above us. That's to most of the people, yes. But soul and spirit is one. Totally one need, one unit, one leading, one leading all the system. Because the soul knows which picture we can fix, what to bring the next, what she can really... And through this we create our own reality. This is why there is no future. There is no tomorrow. There is no even next hour. It depends what the soul will bring and how we will think. So we don't need to learn to think, to go to university and to learn 20 years all the knowledge and all the history. We need to stick to our spirit. That's it. That's it. Even near your sicknesses, even near your fears, even near your ambitions, even near your future fears, your anxieties, even near your mirrors that you create, even near your dreams, even near everything. And of course, like I said, I see it. People can always use me as a help to allowing the new metabolism. But I cannot think for them. I cannot think for the people. And also, to all the parents. Don't project your need on your kids, because they have different awareness. If we walk 30 years with a bag to learn a lesson, they're born with a lesson. So don't think what you need, it's they need. Probably most of what I talk, half of it, it's inside of them. So it will teach you also as a parent, finally to enjoy the family, and finally not to feel responsible on all their lessons. And more. And to fix the slavery, because in Hebrew family it's 40 dimension of women that clean in your house, that someone that takes you for granted. So finally we will allow in feedback also in the family. It's not like we invest in the kids and all what we get it's sour face. Because we create that because we don't know how to be ourselves near it. So it will change. I believe there is no 1 millimeter on this earth that will not change. Physically, spiritually, emotionally, energetically, everything. Awarenessly. And that will bring to the people that be able to tie to the soul, that will bring the new freedom. That will bring the fountain of youth. That will bring the ability finally to enjoy. Why we choose to be in lifetime? To enjoy, to feel satisfaction. Okay, yeah.
Yes. Okay, so I have a question. Alison asked question.
Between the subways.
No. And there's another one here. Okay. Do you define tikkun as a reformation of the soul of the individual and the human group together, or what is tikkun? Alison.
Okay, Alison. In Hebrew, baby and tikkun and detach and to crying like your house destroyed are the same letters. It's tinok, tikkun, nituk, and kinot. Tikkun, it's the process of why we are here. We don't have tikkuns with others. Not even with our soulmates. Not even with the wife or kids. We don't have tikkun with them. Tikkun, it's to fix. To try to fix. To go forward. No one can go out from this contract of going out from wanting to fix. No one. Not even an ant that someone is smash her. Everything is tikkun. So this is it in one word.
Okay. First, אפשר לכתוב שאלות בעברית כרגע, מי שנמצא פה בשידור החי, ואנחנו נקריא אותם ונתרגם. Okay, so I have a question from Hali. Does each organ have a different way of being tied to the spirit?
Yeah, but we cannot know it in our mind. I never know why when I create these pictures and this friction and this fear, what it's really fixing in me, and to each organ he's tightened. I will never know, and I cannot put my mind. No, I need to every difficult emotions, fears, feeling, friction, sour face, disappointed, whatever, all the names, I need to tie to my spirit, and then, if I tie to the spirit will know to fix the organs that connected to it. But we will never know. We will feel after some lightness, some healing, some finishing the need of suffering, finishing the need of organs that not function as it should, because it has bags of and drawers of memories. Ken.
There's a question of Danny McGavick. He's asking.
I'm happy, Danny, that you're asking question.
Yeah. If you create something to fix and you don't fix it. So can you still use that experience to go forward?
No. But if you don't fix the option, the potential now, probably you will create again a little bit more dense, but you will repeat it. The soul will never stop to fix, to want to fix, because it's the only way for her to purify. But what's the difference now, Danny? That it's for you and for me. That it's coming like a clear page. That was the biggest catch-22, biggest trap till now. This is why I'm lecturing this knowledge for years and years. And yes, we fixed, but we're fixing a little bit. Finally, we can fix the main reasons, the main feeling, the main emotion. So all the feelings and the emotion to everything is going to change inside our body, inside our system. The way the brain will work will be very different. Finally, the brain will be the bridge to the soul and not thinking in our mind because I'm handicapped emotionally. And then I can, especially as a man, then I can park in handicap parking because I'm a man. So finally, that's a big hope. When we're not fixing with ourselves, there is no, Danny, always remember, there are no fixing with others. There are no fixing with others. Not at all. We don't need their cooperation. We don't need their approve, their agree, nothing. We don't need others. We create them as a mirror to build a new unit separate from them, inside me. So finally, that was always the purpose. But finally, the soul, the engine, the manager, the reason why we're here is changing the need. That's the big difference. It's not me that decided, okay, I will be different from tomorrow. I will eat like that. I will try. I will this. I will that. No way. It's the soul changing the need. And like I said, I never knew such a chance, potential to really fix, because it will come more and more from next week as a clear page, clear white page, even not the story on it, like just clear, empty, white page, without the story that written on it that remind me how not to trust myself, not to trust others, how others did to me, how I'm a victim, how I'm a midget, how whatever. Okay, next.
Yeah, another question from Yaakov. He's asking, would it be a new meaning of death? What is the purpose of death in the new emerging reality?
First of all, we're not afraid from life. We're not afraid from death. We're afraid from life. If in the night you really die, you rejuvenate during the day. You're happy. You're energetic. If you died, if you really, what's that to die? To go out from your body to the highest dimension. More you go into the seventh dimension, more you rejuvenate. This is why till now, in the night, the blood was going to the liver, and the soul will go to the liver and edit in, like the VCR in the film, and create pictures. But it's going to change. I don't know how, but it's going to change. The death, until 30 years ago, was okay, between lifetime, very bad, no hope. If you died wounded, you will born wounded, no hope. Now, person that want to die, before, and it was 30 years ago with the process, 2 days before he died, he add himself to someone that already alive. All the puzzles coming together. Because until Noach with the ark, we've been the main soul, even was the suffering and that, but we're going to be now bigger soul than what we've been before. So in the Noach, the soul split to 16 puzzles, and this is why we create outside God and we start to eat meat, and the need of the density and the midget and the fear and not fixing and wars, and every religious brought just war and so before 30 years changing the need, and this is part of it. So now people that want to die, 2 days before they die, they add themselves to someone from their group that is less density.
It's less
dense. So this is why I can merge a person. Before, people that used to die, they didn't have spine, they didn't have the inner organs. So in 1 second I can say this is dead, this is alive. Now not. Now I can even, I did it sometimes, like I met some old person from, I don't know, and I can merge him, and he already died yesterday or something, and if I will not check or suspect that this person is dying, and I will ask, okay, this is Moshe, I will never know because he has spine, he has inner organs. And what's the best? The spark that add to your soul not coming with all the wounds. This is why in Hebrew, for death, it's wholeness. The word wholeness, it's for death.
Means for death.
Means. Shlemut shel mavet. So the death is already different. Also the conceiving. To be pregnant is different. So, yes, that's very, very different.
Okay, so first Alison said that yes, she's between the subways and beautiful, what you're saying.
I'm happy that the 34th station received my knowledge.
Yeah. Hali's asking if you can explain more about the clear, empty, white page.
That's everything what I'm doing since 7. I will say something wise. Everything is a need. Even 26,000 years of being midget was also need. Even to create outside God that never exists, it was also need. Everything, and to think that other people will love you, and you need to be nice, it's also need. Everything is a need. And we serving, very simple and very direct. We serving the spirit need. If you want or if you don't want. This is the way you think. This is why you create sicknesses. This is why you, everything. You choose to be men, women, in Israel, in the United States, whatever. You choose these families. Everything is a need. And the need has one family name, to go forward. And the need now of the soul is finally to be a soul, to count as a soul. Because soul counts as a soul just inside the body, and soul has one need, to go forward. So we reach the need of the soul finally to go forward. This is why she say now, the soul say now, my new need, it's not just to repeat and no hope. My new need, it's finally to go forward for this body. This is why it's so important what you eat and what you think, and how you use your money and how you use your awareness. To bring the soul to every action in your life, to every picture that you need to fix, to stick to the soul, to tie to the soul, to dance with the soul, to go back to your soul, to go back to the place that... So, the soul cannot do the work for us, Hali. The soul cannot do the work for us. She can jump till tomorrow, but she can bring to the table the next need, or the next thing in the next stage in the process. So, and then the way we think, that's because we made from a soul and awareness and a body. If the soul can work for us, I will never lecture, because she do the work and whatever. No, she can just bring up. So she is bringing up finally our need to go forward, our hair need, the soul need to go forward. So she's bringing, and we can miss it. We can use our mind, and because it's potentially there is no future. But people that will really tie to the soul, dance with the soul, go back with their soul, remember their soul, stop to ignore their soul, not looking for solution for our souls, or tricks, or shortcut, or whatever. To tie to your soul, it's to know that I created it, this is my need, and if I create it now, and it comes as a clear page, it's a chance for me, finally, to finish all the burdens and the Moshe Movers company that I used to have on me, and really to vibrate the fear from the future and to be now. So that's very important. So the white clear page, it's the biggest potential that knowledge about white clear page, it's the biggest potential that the knowledge that ever passing through me. And I think it's big.
Now we have a question from Daniela Stein. She's asking, could a different answer from what we're used to do come as a picture, let's say in a dream or through the intuition?
What we need to fix is between us and us through mirrors that we create. Can be fears, emotions, dreams. Of course, in dreams, 40 years ago, I used to teach not to use our mind and not to analyze the dream. And mirrors, memory, whatever. Any kind of issue that comes up, it comes up now as a clear page. And that's biggie. It's going to change all the hating ourselves near others. It's going to change ourselves of want others to love us, appreciate us, or see our wisdom, or value us, all the things that we're not allowing. So it's very, very, very deep, very deep. It's going to change everything. But again, I'm talking potentially, I'm talking about writing the titles of the movie down on the movie, and let's see what we're going to allow in. And of course, like I said, I'm offering my helps to people to help them to allowing the new and to allowing the new metabolism, because it's amazing as a healer. There is a new metabolism between all our organs, and that's wow, 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 wow. It's already changing the way we heal and the way we create sicknesses or blocks or whatever. Okay.
Okay. First of all, I don't see any more questions. If there are any questions, please tell me.
It means everybody in a clear page.
Yes, please tell me. אני לא רואה שאלות שכתבתם. אם יש לכם שאלה שאני לא רואה, אז תכתבו לי בפרטי, בוואטסאפ או משהו.
Okay, so listen.
And Yaakov said thank you before.
Don't thank me, Yaakov. It's another thing that we're going to finish. It's not to say thank you, yes or not, but really intentionally to know that we create everything. We create the knowledge, we create the feedbacks, we create everything. And we need to use everything that we create to more merge to our spirit. That's the goal of everything. Okay, so let's total the knowledge. In next week, we finish the work of the bulldozer. You know what's bulldozer? Tractor, big tractor. Mm-hmm. We finish with the bulldozer to prepare the land for the new building. So from the next week, of course, it's each one different days and different issues and different order. Also, don't decide for the spirit which issue you want to go forward, because then you paralyze all the system. Trust the spirit that she knows more than ever, because now she's become a white clear bag. So we have one mission: to expand the light of the spirit for our skin, especially in Hanukkah, that we build the menorah inside of us, It's 70 days from Sukkot, like the 70 dimension that we made of. In Hebrew, from the light to the skin, it's 70. So, finally, without all the bags of shit that was, remember, the shit and the memories and the traumas was inside the soul. And of course, it expands to the body, to the organs, but the source, it's inside the soul, and that's now changing. So the organs and the ability to expand light will be different for us. So this is why it will change everything. Everything. I believe everything. If you feel what I'm saying, it's make you frightened, tie to your soul. Trust the now. Trust your spirit. Tie to your soul. Whatever you feel that you're not meeting yourself, it's hard to meet yourself. And when I'm saying meeting yourself, meet your soul. Be coupled with your soul. Stick to the soul. All the words that symbolize to go back to yourself, you can use. I don't care. If it was in Hebrew, I will give you one word, because in Hebrew it's not a language. Litzamed mitzemed. So this is biggie, 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 biggie.
Oh, there's a question.
Okay, big, 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 big need. Let's not ignore the new need of the soul. Let's be wise. You can forget all what I said all day, or all the lecture. Remember one thing. Tie to your soul. Remember one thing. That it's a big, big, big potential now. Big junction. Try to allowing yourself to be in this amazing side. Okay.
Okay. So Frida Haver says that she's creating
Homeless?
Omes.
Burden?
Okay. A lot of like to overload.
Okay.
Overload. A lot of
Heaviness.
Stuff, a lot of stuff to do.
Density, heaviness.
In people, in time, in mesimot, like tasks she needs to do. Is it okay with her soul? Is it aligned to her soul, or is it like she feels
I will not deal with her. I will not dealing with her. I will explain. Everything what we create, it's wise and accurate, and the soul, and it's the trying of the soul to fix. So, if she feels a lot of heaviness and density, she needs to fix that. It means, listen, if we create something and we're not really tied to your soul, we now create double heaviness or double trying, or because there is no outside reality. And even with the double, it's trying the soul to go forward. And it means that the soul never give up on us. Because the day that the soul will give up on this body, people will sing in your funeral. So, if she feels like that, it means she's not really tied into her soul, and she's still dealing with others or whatever. She needs to hear this lecture 10 times, and really to really not giving up in a chance to marry your soul. There?
Yeah.
Okay. So, like I said, it's a big chance, and don't be afraid from the process. Don't be afraid from the fear. Don't be afraid from from old pain or old memory that comes. It comes with a white clear page without the story, without all the thousands of years of failure. So it's a chance just to tighten your soul. Use every minute, every friction, every mirror, every thought to tighten your soul. To tie to your soul, sorry. To tie to your soul, tie to your soul, tie to your soul. That's it. And then you will feel right away as a conductor of your reality, as a something that you really feel of amazing satisfaction and doing the tikkun. That's the main reason why we are here, the one and the only reason we are here, to try to do the tikkun. And finally, we have a way that you can fix your tikkun. You can really tikkun, you can really fix. More than that, so the minute I will have more knowledge and more ways to do it, or different technique, how to merge your soul and tie to your soul or whatever, I will lecture to you again in English. So now, instead thanking me or whatever, tie to your soul and thank the part in you that create this option, potential, knowledge, and practice how to tie to your soul.
Nothing, I heard a noise. I don't see any more questions.
If you hear noises, tie to your soul.
I hear noises.
Because there is no outside reality. Okay. Bye.
Vered Levi says thank you. Thank you, everyone. Bye.